Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome. So, this happens very often, and I'm sure that for some of you who are used to this are not really surprised. But what happened was, I was about to do a weekly reading, and somehow there felt to be some energies that they want to be cleared out, they want to be brought out of the light, or taken out of the way. It's like you want to get somewhere, but this one feels like it's there and you just have to attend to that, right? So it's not it could be easy to just like put it out of the way, go get out of the door, go somewhere, but this one, it feels like it needs to be attended to. So I feel like there is something of an unfinished business that could be coming to the surface, or something of a closure that is coming to you. In September, we had three main cycles of the 999 portal. So the 9th of September 2025, the 18th of September 2025, the 27th of September 2025. In the middle of that mix, what I would call a soup, we had the lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then the solar eclipse in Virgo. So I feel like there is an emphasis on the lunar eclipse in Pisces, which was a full moon in Pisces, building up to the full moon in Aries, which is coming up tomorrow, actually, depending on your time zone, the 6th of October. So there's something significant about this. First of all, I would like to say, before I come even with the weekly readings, expect the unexpected. And this is coming in different forms. This is also requiring some form of curiosity on your part, or even like openness about what this is, because I feel like ultimately you have a promotion, you have an upgrade. All right, there is a promotion, there's an upgrade that is coming for you. And with this full moon in Aries, expecting the unexpected may be that, let's say you have some plans to make, just like this has happened, right? I wasn't planning to do this, but it's like, expect open to the unexpected. You could make a plan. You're supposed to go somewhere at 9 a.m. You find yourself changing the plans to maybe 11 a.m. the next day. Or you make a plan with someone, there could be some kind of disappointment as well. It can come in different ways. Or the other side of this is you're going to have unexpected blessings that are coming in. So, in terms of this 999 portal, there is a major cycle that you're closing up. In the process, there are what I have a picture of right now is the waves of an ocean. The waves have come up. Let's say you're surfing, and this is like you're coming up as the surfer here. Some of you could be transmuters of energy, so that means maybe as you're working in your relationship, you're working maybe in your love life, something that you love. It could be a committed path, a destined path as well. And then there's another part of it that some of you are alchemizers, or you could be both. You are transmuters and then you're alchemizers all at the same time. So there's something about the medicine that you are creating, or you are creating, or that you are. Now, as you are surfing the waves of this ocean, there is one wave that has come to its peak. All right, one or more waves, and you have been navigating that of recent. So it feels like it's a lot of pressure. It feels like there is also a distraction that it comes with. It's like you're at the top of that wave. There is the pressure that you're feeling. There's the threshold that you're seeing, you are feeling, and yeah, there's a lot of pressure. And then in the middle of that, there's still a bit of giggling and time for laughter. It's like for you to even be there, you have the capacity to uphold that energy. You have the capacity to be there. You have tested like smaller waves, and then now you have been given a bigger wave. And that is what I'm getting, new levels, new devils. So as you are on top of that wave and it's rising, and you're wondering when is it going to come down, then it is there. It just stays there. And as soon as it stays there, there is something that is telling you that, yes, at the end of the day, you know that what goes up somehow comes down. And there's a preparation for the ground that you are landing on. And there's also that thing of enjoy the view from where you are at. Not only enjoying the view, you understand the kind of It's like you're at the top of the mountain, or you are upholding something of, like there's something that is upholding you, even though it may feel unstable because you're surfing, right? And stay with me here because I'm also staying with myself as I speak. And that is it. It feels like there are a lot of energies that you're working with right now. There's something that you're bringing together. There is, you're at the top of that wave, and there's something, there's a medicine that you're creating, and there is something bitter. Okay, the bitter is like you are aware of the tension, you're aware of the pressure. The bitter is also something that you have experienced. Okay, so again, some of you could be into cooking, or you are into some kind of formula, or you're counselors as well. But there's that part of it that is the medicine. And when you look at the scorpion's venom, it's highly, highly expensive. From the little research that I have done, it's actually more expensive than the snake's venom. But you also understand the bitterness. So just I was about to do your reading, your weekly reading, I was looking at my coffee. Usually I would take it with milk. And I looked at my cup of coffee and I was like, why is this black? I actually didn't see it. I didn't remember when I left it black. But it felt like that was when the word bitter came to mind. It's like there's something bitter, something bitter. Something bitter that you have dealt with, and something bitter that right now you are transmuting, especially in your manifestation or something that you're manifesting. And then in the process that you're doing that, because karma is served, but then it depends. For you who has known the bitter, you know how to put up a bit of a sugar, a sweetener, a milk, to make it taste, to make it palatable. And that is where your strategy in communication comes in. Without also removing the qualities of the medicine, like ibuprofen, maybe you have ibuprofen for kids or even for adults. There is something that they add. It's not the original formula that is in there, So there's something like that you're working with right now. And I have had to find myself fast forwarding because it's like the energy wants to escape. It could be an escape energy as well, or you may feel like the need to escape or even get to land. Get to the land. But then you're being told here by your energetic, some kind of energetic forces that I'm getting working for you. Your spirit guides as well. But there's something that you're being told that at the end of the day, that wave is going to crash, alright? It's going to come down. And the more you get balanced on the edge, it's like it's getting pressure. And I'm hearing someone saying it's getting too much, alright? There's that thing of wanting to give up. It's getting too much. It's getting too much. But you do know that there is an outcome to this. You do know this. So there's that thing for the cooking time. But then at the same time, it's not like you're waiting completely. Let's say the food was about to take 10 days to cook. It's not like you're waiting for the 10 days for it to cook or for the 10 days for the medicine to develop. It could be that you're advertising this medicine and saying, oh yeah, I'm creating this. Or you could advertise it in the vision that you have already created it to be while it cooks, right? So I'm not getting that you're just stalling or you are there. In fact, this is even coming for you to say that you are not stuck, all right? You are not stuck. And you are right that there is no rushing, because if you rush it, it may lose the potency. But at the same time, there's something that you need to serve. It could be an appetizer. It could be like an entertainment. It could be something of like a, something, maybe a sweet treat, but something that you need to serve. You continuously serve while the main dish is there or while the main dish is getting ready. So this is what your energetic guides are here to tell you regarding like you are not stuck, and there's a new strategy that you're being guided to move with. Now, Scorpio, there's another aspect of this that seems to be coming up, and it sounds even more serious. And I feel like it's all part of what you are working with in terms of like allowing the soup to cook, the medicine to cook as well, because you understand competition, you understand battle as well, warfare, inner resistance, outer resistance. So I feel like the first part of this came with the inner resistance. And then the second part is coming with the outer resistance. And there is where the bitter again comes in. So let's say someone had a headache and this is where your love story is as well. Someone has a headache. There's one part of this someone that feels like they have a headache and they want that headache to continue. They don't want anything to do about it. So this could be someone in your energy or some kind of situations in your energy that like the headache that you give to them. They like the bitterness. Like, why are you sweetening that? So that means they're not open to receive. There is something about the mindset that is coming up here. And this is where you have the protection of your spirit guides, because there's a destination that you are onto. But this one seem to be pulling you backwards. Like they want something bitter. That is what gives them the hype. It gives them the high to see you that way. And your understanding of that energy. That one may not necessarily be a competition against you or wanting to fight against you, but they just like to see the high that you come with. They like to see that, all right? So I feel like that could be for someone. And then there's another part of it that actually feels like a competition. It could be someone that just likes to see, could be someone that, and I feel like it's part of the first part, all right? But this one feels more competitive, or there could be an outer resistance as well. And this one may be a love connection or something that you are working with, or maybe people around you as well. It could be neighbors, but there's something that you're working with right now that feels to be, it wants to tug on you, all right? It's like you're on top of that wave, and then there's that Superman, Superwoman, super person. You're on top of that wave and someone is tugging at you and they're like, I need your attention, right? So it could be that way. But then there's another aspect of it that feels like, tugging. Maybe they are used to conflict. So, right? There are two distinct parts that I'm picking up here. You will know which one applies to you. So it's like, as you're on top of that wave, there's someone that could be tugging on your attention. You're like, oops, let's come back to earth, or let's come back to where we are at. Okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. So it's not forgetting like where we are at in the physical, or what we're doing, or our lives, or what we need to attend to. And then there's another part that feels like there could be someone who is trying to trigger you to seek for you, to, it's like this is what they're used to, and you get to decide how you approach that or how you go about that, because it could be that it has a high chance for draining you, but then there's still love in there. And then there's the last extreme that seems to be a bitter medicine, all right? It seems to be a bitter revenge that is being served. It's like you have been taken to a safe space. You have been taken to somewhere and you are untouchable by this situation. But then somehow this situation could be wanting to come in somehow, energy in the physical, online, but somehow they're trying to tug. So the second part of this is about tugging, all right? It's like a tug of war, like a resistance on the outside. So that one is where you have your bitter, you have your venom, but then you're also aware that your venom is expensive, right? You're aware of that. But that one, it feels like it's completely outside of the peak of the mountain. It's like it's a deviation. When we look at a graph, for example, there is what is inside, the 95% or 99.5, and then what is at the outside. If you are into math, for example, but there's something to do with the deviation, that one doesn't even come in here. Because everything that we have talked about so far, the 99%, has been about your manifestation. So it means that there is someone who may feel like they're part of the middle, or they're part of your mountain, or part of that peak of the wave, but then and it's as a result of their perspective of you. There's as a result of how they see you, or how they expect for you to see them, rather than how you see them, or how they truly see you. So there's a kind of frame that they wear. There's a kind of a lens that they wear, and it's not on you. It's not on you. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't require your attention at the same time. It's still part of the graph. It's still part of the map. So this is where I'm getting that you are bringing together different aspects of your experience right now, and that is what makes it that mountain. But they're reminding you that this is an important phase as well. They're reminding you that there's always a solid ground. All right, when they say there is always, it means that they're preparing that for you. All right, this is not about the human capacity or the human construct. No, it is about what you're doing that is the impossible. So when they say they're preparing a ground for you, they mean that in the sense that you know it, you feel it, and whenever there is a disconnect, just like I'm picking up here and why I'm speaking in the first place, or why I'm here, right? How I feel guided is because, yeah, it feels like there's a disconnect here. All right, there's a disconnect, and you're getting to reconnect. So this is the time to reconnect. With that said, travel may be showing up in your energy. Some kind of, maybe some of you could be hanging around the beach, or maybe connecting with the sand as well. Some of you could be retreating or going on a retreat. But there's that thing of reconnecting that you're in right now, or a reconnection phase that you're in, because there's a disconnect, or there's something that feels like a disconnect, and you are right. You are right. Continue to trust your instincts. Trust your gut instincts. When they're uncomfortable, trust them. There could be a change in the tongue that I'm getting here. I'm getting dialect, I'm getting diet, I'm getting the taste as well. So some of you could be craving something, but you need to know that it's all part of that disconnect. It's like there's something that you're looking to connect to. And of course, it doesn't have to be taste in terms of diet, like food alone. It could be in terms of something that you're looking for, as the alchemist that you are. There's something that you're looking for, and it's an ingredient. So trust your body. It's like your vessel is actually speaking right now. Part of you may be looking for something to eat, or your body craving something. You could even be craving to go into nature, but there's a new craving that you're coming to, and you're being guided to trust it. And also, part of this journey, as we practice more compassion with ourselves, is being aware of that, enjoying the good food, enjoying the good stuff, everything good, like everything that is under the sun is for us to enjoy. And what matters is how you see how that comes into you being the medicine. Because Scorpio, right now you're showing up as a medicine, period. Yeah, you're showing up as a medicine. That is who you are. And the medicine doesn't come without the chemistry. It doesn't come without the formula. It doesn't come without the bitterness. So you are the medicine right now, and you need to remember that in everything that you do, in every walk that you take. You need to continuously remember that. Remember who you are. You're connected to many lifetimes before, many, many lifetimes that even you do not understand. You know this. This is the time of your own creation. This is what I would call the threshold of your becoming. The threshold of your becoming is what this is. Is what this feels like. Yes, you're at the threshold of great becoming right now. And as much as I want to say do not give up, in fact, this energy is coming. It's not coming as that. It's saying that there is no giving up. That is what it feels like. There is no giving up. Yeah, for some of you, I'm actually hearing, okay, what next now? So there's that thing of the escape that is coming up for some of you that I'm getting. But it's like these energies, your energetic guide, what is happening, these energetic forces that I'm getting, they're not allowing that to happen, and you know it. So it's like as soon as you find yourself deviating or something tries to deviate you, what happens is like they pull you back in. Why? Because you have a greater support system than you have ever had in your physical experience. Ever. It keeps dragging you back inside the mountain. It keeps dragging you back inside the mountain. The mountain that you are, the mountain that you continue to embody. Wow. So I'm going to stop here for now. I'll come back with the weekly readings as well, and sending so much love. Bye bye.